What's up, Dilio in the daytime, doing a vlog about YouTube growth, YouTube channel growth. I just shot this video and then my crazy phone decided to send up a notification, and when you get notifications, it stops it from filming. And what's even more interesting is that the app is some bloatware that the cell phone company puts on there that you didn't ask for. Anyway, I'm going to talk about my experience of YouTube and this far. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I remember back in 2008, 2009 was probably the most, when my channel had the most views and most everything that was going on. Blog TV was really popular at the time. You could have celebrities like Niga Higa. He came to my channel one time on Blog TV. XXE Phil, Sexy Phil, when he was on his way up, you know, he even said that we would work together. He's never followed through on that. And I have it on tape that he said that. You know, after I I had a bunch of growth, and then it just went away, and I really didn't quite know what was going on. And a lot of life was happening, unstable job situations, dealing with churches and dealing with jobs that would disappear on you. There was a lot of life happening, and it was very discouraging to keep going, to keep making videos and stuff like that. And it's like, man, I see so many people making full-time incomes off of YouTube. And that doesn't mean that they're making hand over foot money, but they're at least in a situation where they can live comfortably to make videos and make enough ad revenue to move forward. And that's one of the things I want myself. And why would I want that? Why would I want some residual income coming from a place like YouTube or something like that? And well, if it's the right kind of income, then it will provide me more flexibility to do more things. It'll provide me more funds to travel to more networking events and more producer battles. And I'll go on a tangent about that. You know, there's a lot of people talking about paying for things, and even I talked about it in the other video about how there's a lot of things that people want you to buy into. Buy into this battle. Buy into this listening situation so you can be heard. Buy this book. Business. I get that. You know, you're not going to move forward into your career until you buy this one thing. Oh, if you don't know what to do about your career, then you can buy this training session. Business. I get that. So, I understand. I don't have an issue with buying any of that if the money's there. But you know, a lot of people don't understand. Well, how come you know? I'm like, yo, I gotta take care of stuff. I mean, I had to get funds to get stuff to get the machine. You know, and I think that having a substantial income come from YouTube will provide me the ability to save for equipment, to do more stuff, more cool sounds to sell and stuff like that for other people to buy. We're talking about buying again. But the flexibility, you know, and I follow a few YouTubers who are definitely not working daytime jobs, and I'm just looking at them like, what are y'all doing? I mean, for real, it looks like they're just chilling. They're just like, they've been so blown up on YouTube that it's like, if I was in your position, there's so much more I would be doing right now. And so I want that position for myself. And there's a lot of tricks that people talk about. Oh, if you do this or you do that, that your channel will grow and you will have. And I'll show you my experience. Oh, if you collab with someone who has more views than you, then you'll be, you know. But how likely is that? You know? They grind it way more. They had a better situation than you, so they're not gonna just be so willing to, you know. And that's where I'm talking, and that's where it gets me to talking about numbers and keeping track of your numbers. Frank Bettger, who wrote the book How to Raise Myself from Failure to Success in Selling, talks about this, talking about keeping track of what you do, keeping a track of the numbers. And a great tool that YouTube provides you is the YouTube Analytics, as I'm talking about YouTube and YouTube growth, is that they let you know what your channel's doing. Is it going up or going down? And I can see all the views I had and all the stuff back in 2008, 2009, and slowed down, you know, to where I wasn't, you know, and it's like all that work or whatever, or what virality that I may have had at the time totally went away. And I could have just said, threw my hands up and gave up on it. But there's been a lot of good that has came out of the little growth that I have. And as I do these videos and experiment other videos and blogs and stuff like that, one thing that I try to focus on more is to see that there's growth. And I have little bit growth like this. YouTube is a grind if you wanted to really make something. If you're not counting on something going viral, which one of my videos could, because you don't know the nature of people on the internet. But, you know, I think that if you focus on the fact that if you have a little bit of growth, and a little bit of growth, and a little bit of growth, as long as it's going upward, as long as there's more subscribers getting on the channel, so as long as the views are going up little by little, you know, even the revenue that goes up little by little, that's enough for me, because I know that if I keep doing what I'm doing, that it could eventually grow. Now, here's another thing. If I keep doing what I'm doing and the growth goes down, there's less viewers and there's less this and that, at least I'll know. But I haven't experienced negative growth. I've experienced positive growth by little, by little, by little, by little. And that's what keeps me going. And, you know, hearing people comment on the videos, good and bad, you know, most of the comments are positive and most of the videos are thumbs up, so that's great. And I know that a time is going to come where if this channel gets popular enough, or it gets big enough, or enough people are viewing it, there's going to be people thumbing down things. There's going to be haters and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of more craziness going on, and I understand that. I understand the nature of the internet. I've been through that before. It was a lot easier for someone to make an anonymous login and call you out your name or make racist comments and stuff like that. You know, it's been there and done that, you know. So I guess my YouTube advice, as I guess I get ready to close, is that you know, pay attention to the little bit of growth you have and focus on that more than the lack of what you think should be there, more than the lack of views, viewers, comments, and all that, subscribers, you know, because it can be very discouraging, you know, because then you're like, well, shoot, what am I making these videos for if nobody's watching? What am I making these videos for if nothing goes viral? You know, I look at PewDiePie videos a lot and see how many views he gets out for just crapping out the same stuff all the time. And, you know, he has some comedic value, but, you know, the type of results he gets from just regularly uploading a video could be a viral explosion for me. But it's just another day in the office for him. He has millions and millions of subscribers, so the numbers will concord. I'm at 23,000, about to be on 24. I'm going to get to 100,000 subscribers one day. I don't know how long that's going to take. All I know is that it's possible, you know, because again, I've never experienced negative growth in viewership and subscribers. I have peaks and valleys, but it's still going up little by little by little. And that's good enough for me, because you know, sometimes you may not be able to get to your destination as fast as you want to, but as long as you're inching towards it, you know, that's good. Now, as far as my whole music production career, I'll be real with you, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm sending music to Taxi. I'm starting to sell beats online, pitching music here and there, trying to network with people who have networking and stuff like that. You know, I don't really have a lot of money for conventions. Hopefully with more YouTube revenue, I can do that. Reinvest. And I don't know, but I am the worst quitter in the world. Meaning things can get pretty damn bad before I end it. And that's a bad, I guess, sometimes that's a blessing, sometimes that's a curse. So yeah, just my little YouTube experience. Hopefully that helps somebody. And you know, I'll vlog again and stuff like that. I just want to take a moment to talk and vlog and just kind of clear my mind and go from there. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. I'm out.